Hello, friends. Welcome. This is Patty Bennett. How are you today? I am really excited about showing you so many new products today. This is part of my weekly Friday live series on Facebook. So if you are joining me live 11 a.m. Pacific time on Friday, please say hi and we will chat and look at all the new things. I am actually at my dining room table because I have stuff spread everywhere. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of new products to show you. And I am excited to go through everything. So I just want to say hello, Mary, Tracy, Lindsay, Tammy. Let's see who else is here. Patty, Julie, hello, welcome everyone. If you're watching a replay, feel free to skip ahead just maybe a minute or so because I logged on early so that I could make sure that all the technology was working since like I said, I'm at my dining room table. I'm not in my craft room, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was good. Hi, Pauline and Donna, Anne, Margene, Tanya, Teresa, and 61 others, it says. So welcome, everyone. Hi, Gail from Canada. Hello, Shirley. Yes, happy Friday and happy Mother's Day weekend to anyone celebrating with their mom, or if you are a mom, you're celebrating with kids or whatever. Happy Mother's Day weekend to you. Hi, Shan. Hi, Christy, Robbie, Iona. Okay, so we are going to get started, but before we look at the new products, I just want to tell you, today's new product review is going to be the products that I received this week. So I did a couple of expedited shipping orders, and that is the product I'm going to show you. So part one, I already did. You might remember I was in Reno on April 9th. I did a product review from our hotel room. Remember, I took all of those things with me to the hotel. Like, how silly was that, right? So on April 9th on YouTube, pattystamps on YouTube, you will find part one. That was everything from the pre-order that I ordered. I'm not going to re-review all of that today because we might be here for hours. So if you want to find it on my blog, it was on April 14th. On my YouTube channel, it was on April 9th. And that was part one, okay? Today is part two. So we are going to be talking about things that are new. Let me find the butterfly page here. Here we go. That were new that demonstrators could not get during the pre-order. And so these are things that just came this week. Hi, Anne, Stacy, Debbie, Phyllis, Dawn, Esther, Lynn, Robin. Oh my goodness, so many people had joined us. So hello and welcome. We are going to talk about fun new goodies. So I am going to quickly show you, I have lots of samples that I already made this week. Samples, products, the paper, the bundle. We're going to go through everything that I received. And I'm not going to spend a super long amount of time on each item because I know you can see everything in the catalog, but sometimes it is kind of fun to see things up close, right? So the Build a Butterfly bundle, Butterfly Kisses Suite, page 36 and 37 in the catalog. Look at all of these different butterfly pieces that you can die cut either separately or die cut the stamped image. So much fun on this. Oh my goodness. Really, really fun. So I have not actually stamped with the set except all the love I did on this tag. But what I did do was I grabbed the adorable 6x6 paper stack and it is called Butterfly Kisses. Look how cute these patterns are. These colors just are happiness, right? And you can see by the hole in this one and the missing parts on this one, what I did for this cute little treat bag was just cut some of them out of the designer paper. I added the tag. Oops, it was coming undone. Hang on one sec. I need to retie that bow. I'm not going to do it on camera. I had this tied right there and I just noticed that I must have pulled it loose. Sorry about that. And yeah, very retro. You're right. Very cute. So this one would be an adorable little treat bag. It's called the Peekaboo treat bag, I do believe. And I have a liquid glue in here. So what I was thinking was this would be an adorable little gift for either a downline if you have a Stampin' Up team, or maybe if you are doing some sort of an event and you need a table gift or a door prize, these bags would be cute for that. So I put some shreddy in there and a liquid glue. I wanted to give you sort of a sense of the size of that. And let me show you back here. It's on page 140. This is what they look like in the catalog. They come in a pack with both the craft color and the white. And let me just tell you that I was guilty of not reading the dimensions. I looked at this picture and I thought in my brain, this would hold like half a dozen cookies. Okay, that's what I had in my mind. Well, it does not. It says right here that it's 3 by 4. So you have to kind of think about that. But I thought it was really cute. And I have another sample to show you in a little bit with the craft colored one. But it is fun. It would hold some little chocolates. You can either, this is like a Ziploc strip thing where you could seal that shut if you had something shorter, or you could have something stick out the top. So I'm trying to weave in samples and ideas and tips and not just simply show you products. That's how I do my product review. So that is the Butterfly Kisses suite and a sample for you. Hope you liked that one. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the idea. Sweet of you. Thank you. So geraniums, let's see, that is back here. Is it? I thought I had it labeled. I know I had it labeled. I'm just reading these backwards. Where's friend Piggy? I didn't label it. I don't know why. Well, anyway, geraniums is a bundle. And I absolutely love geraniums in my garden. So that's why I got this, because I am super excited to do some fun things with it. And also I thought that the greetings and the fonts were a lot of fun. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to use this one, the geranium bundle. Oh, there are a few die sets that are not part of a bundle. Stampin' Up! Actually did several of those this year. And so I like to show those to you just so you get a sense of the size. You can see that this is a little smaller than card front size. It's called Artisan Editions. This will cut out little lines or like a hatch pattern. And then this is a beautiful corner floral piece that would make a die cut impression. So just wanted to show you that. I know I see hearts going by. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Hollyhocks. I think this is amazing. We did have a set similar to this, and I meant to look up the name and I forgot to look it up. One of you will remember, and I know that you will comment. But there is a 2-piece floral die that you would be able to layer or use on it their own, and then additional pieces here and the stamp set. And this is one of those bundles where the stamp or the dies don't necessarily cut the stamps. They will. I mean, I can see here that you're going to be able to line these 3 flowers up to cut them out, but it's not like you have individual little dies to cut these things out. So it's going to be fun to play with this one and just sort of see what comes of that one. Let me just check the comments, see if anybody else remembered what that was. Let's see. I'm on the right page. Okay, I'm not sure. Sorry, I must have missed a question. I'm so sorry. Here is another set of dies that is kind of a standalone. It's not part of a bundle. It's two separate frames called fancy frames. So you can see they are a little smaller than card front size. And two different frames there. I think they're going to be great for framing either greetings or any kind of artwork in there. And then the rectangle, deckled rectangles. Okay, when I first read that, I was kind of laughing and I was thinking, oh my goodness, the 1980s are back. We have deckle edges again. Remember the deckle edge scissors that were so popular, right? Everybody had them. I think they were my first fancy pair of scissors that I ever had. Oh yes, I was on the right page for geraniums. Thank you. Sorry, I'm unsure what I was thinking. So this is what the deckled rectangle die set looks like. Look, you get tons of them that will layer, or you could just do separate. But what I wanted to show you, and I thought it would be easiest to see against the dark background here, is it's a very small decal. Can you see that well enough on camera? Thank you. Many layered blossoms, Karen. Thank you so much. It's not a huge decal. Like I remember my decal scissors were really, really pronounced. This is a much more refined, I think it's a beautiful deckled edge. So I just cut a couple of them as examples. And I do have a project I'm going to show you in a few minutes that use the decal rectangles. But I am going to use these a lot. I think these are going to be fabulous. Anybody else remember decal scissors? Did you have those? Oh yes, Betty says they were her favorite. I know. They were so much fun, right? So let me, in fact, let's just, yeah, this is it. Let me just show you this project while we were talking about the decal rectangles. So this is the Abigail Rose. Let me get to that page. The Abigail Rose Suite has this gorgeous paper. We'll look at that in just a moment. And I used those decal rectangles to cut a piece here in the designer paper and then here with the white cardstock. And it's just something a little different, like a tiny bit rustic, right? It's just not a square rectangle, a straight rectangle edge. I think it's beautiful. I'm really loving it. And then I stamped the flower and leaves from the Cottage Rose set. And up here, I was looking at this ribbon that comes in this suite, and I thought, are you kidding me? You can stamp on this? Look at this. I stamped in garden green. It dried immediately and does not smear or rub off. And this ribbon is called Natural Finish. Let me grab the roll. So there's the ribbon. It actually is super, super soft and pliable, which I love. It seems like sometimes when we have a wider ribbon, it doesn't, it's too stiff. But this I thought is amazing. And I just loved it on this box. Oh, I see some hearts going by. Thank you. Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Patty. Thank you, Katrina. So glad that you're here. So I just thought you would enjoy seeing that. And these boxes are called embossed treat bags. Now these are, you can see, a pretty good size. You can see compared to my hand that these are a nice size. They're gusseted. They're quite tall. You could either tie them or clip them shut, or you could leave them open. So I think these are going to be fabulous. I really love these. So there you go. That is a sample with Abigail Rose. And we can quickly look at some of this paper. I don't want to bore you too much because I know you can see all of the beautiful papers in the catalog and online. But let me just show you quickly just a few of these. And look at this piece. Just have to show you this. This is really intriguing. Love this. All I want to do is write a quick note on that paper. I just think that's super fun. But these are some beautiful, beautiful patterns. And I have made what I think is a gorgeous, gorgeous card with it. But I am presenting it at a couple of demonstrator meetings next week. So I can't show you yet because I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I will have it on my blog in, about maybe 10 days or so. And speaking of Abigail Rose, let me show you real quickly. Stampin' Up! Introduced what they are calling branded merchandise. So the items have the Stampin' Up! Logo, and they feature Stampin' Up! Patterns. So these are some of the patterns that I just showed you in Abigail Rose. And these are large folders. So this would fit like a catalog or even larger, a pack of cardstock. It's really a great size, very sturdy. There's a slit here if you wanted to tuck this in for presentation like that, or just to keep it shut. You could also just flip this back and sort of use it more as a file folder idea. They come 6 in a package, and you can purchase these in the Stampin' Up! Online store. So if you go to the online store, in the drop-down menu, one of the items is branded merchandise, and they are available to customers, not just demonstrators. Another one of those branded merchandise items is this pack of grid paper, and it features all 5 of the new in colors. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my goodness. So pretty. I think actually for me, this is going to be really nice for when I lay my projects down and I take a photo. I call it a photo opportunity, and I think it's going to be really gorgeous. So I'm super excited about these grid sheets. And also because I love graph paper, anything with a grid on it just makes my heart sing. So that's that. I hope I didn't miss. Oh, Vicky says the catalog doesn't show the DSP properly. Well, it does show all the patterns. And let me give you a tip. If you go to the online store to any of the designer papers, you can click through. There's like a next button. You can click and see every single pattern larger. So depending on the size of your screen and your device, like my screen, I think is, I don't know what it is, like 29 inches, or I don't know, it's huge, whatever it is. So you could see the patterns like full size. So if you're ever curious about a pattern, go to the online store and it will definitely show you the patterns a little larger. Yes, Gail, demonstrators can order the branded items. Oh, can demonstrators order them for you? No, we are not allowed to order them and resell them. So you would want to place your own order for these items. I did check with Stampin' Up! About that, and we cannot, we call it reselling, so we cannot resell them. Customers will need to purchase the branded items themselves. Thank you, that's a good question. Yes, Krista, exactly. Great pictures in the online store. So let's look at, this is another one of those sets of dies that does not have a bundle, but you can purchase them on their own. And it has, you can see this large tag die, which I think is, I'm going to probably use this a ton. You've heard me mention Tammy, my die cutting fairy. I bought her a set of these dies because she's going to be cutting a lot of these for me. She's a dear. She is so sweet to do that. And then there's 2 other larger dies, and then this smaller one, and this one if you want to do this little kind of peekaboo. There is a name, it's escaping me. There was, what is the name of that fabric where it has all the little flowers? It's like a lace. and it's kind of cut into the fabric. There's a name for that. It reminds me of junior high school in 1972. That's all I'll say about that. But anyway, I love this set of dies. Designer tags. Somebody will think of that name. Somebody will remind me what that is called. Oh yes, Tammy. Yes, Vicky, you are right. Our designer eyelet. Thank you, Krista. Gosh, why couldn't I think of that word? Let's see. Yes, our designer paper is definitely more beautiful in person. You are so right. So before we leave the Abigail Rose page, let's look at, here's the stamp set in real life and the dies. I have used this a ton. I've been making a billion projects with this already because, like I said, I am doing a couple of presentations next week featuring this suite. So that is the Cottage Rose. And I have actually also, this is our new masking paper. I have been using the masking paper, and that will be in a blog post soon. I will explain more about it. But I am keeping my masks in here in my set, and I have a tip for you. I tried to stick the masking paper to the plastic case. It doesn't stick. So I taped a piece of cardstock inside and I stuck my mask, and that way I can peel this off and reuse this over and over. And like I said, I will explain that further in a future blog post, but just in case you get the masking paper, I had never used masking paper before. In case you get it and you were wondering about it, like here is my piece where I have stamped it twice, and then I'm doing like a reverse masking on this one, and that piece is inside my stamp case. So just for what it's worth, wanted to give you that tip. Oh, Linny, no problem. Oh, you can watch the replay. Billions of projects. Did I actually say that, Betty? It feels like it. It definitely feels like. Masking paper, let's find that. I think it's on the adhesive page. Let me look. Here's adhesives. Let's look. I think it's on that page. Okay, it's not. One would think it is. I think, is it on the die? Hang on. I think I know where it is. It's not where I thought it would be. No, not that page. 10. No, that's adhesive sheets. Oh dear. Okay, somebody help me out. Where is the masking paper? I remember thinking it wasn't on the page I thought it would be on. Is it on this page? Somebody help me find it. See, I would have thought it would have been with adhesives, but you know, obviously not. Well, it's not though. 149. Okay, let's see. Why is it on 149? Okay, so thank you so much, Karen and Patty. Here it is, number 9 on page 149. I guess it's kind of a miscellaneous. They're calling it handy helpers. So there we go. I've never used it before, so I'm not the expert, but there we go. Here it is. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tracy and Rita. Page 149. There we go. Let me just jump over to, I know this is going kind of random, but I just saw this sitting there and I want to show you this. The Elegant Eucalyptus dies. We could look at the page. So they are right up here. And I just have to tell you something funny. When I was labeling them, I thought it said eggplant eucalyptus. And I was like, eggplant eucalyptus? What the heck? It's Elegant Eucalyptus. Oh, so silly. Anyway, 2 different embossing folders. And I wanted to show you what I did with it. I cut the wait, let me tell you the right word. I don't think it's sun prints. Pretty prints. I cut the Pretty Prints paper, this one. Not cut, embossed, I'm sorry. And look, isn't that beautiful? Look at the eucalyptus. Can you see the detail? And I think being on the thinner designer paper, it doesn't emboss quite as deeply as it would with cardstock, but I still think it's beautiful. And I love how you just get a very subtle pattern in there with that paper. And then this is the other die in the Elegant Eucalyptus. And again, I did it on that same Pretty Prints paper, just to give it some, just a little bit of like interest. It's not just 100% green. And so that's what the other side of that looks like. I would not use that side with the embossed. It doesn't really do anything, but that I thought was beautiful. And one thing I wanted to show you, I was impressed. So this folder is skinny so that if you have a smaller piece, you could run this through the mini machine. But I had a larger piece. This is cut to 4 by 5 1/4, and I ran it through my bigger machine. And I want you to notice it did not make embossed lines there. So I'm not sure what Stampin' Up or whoever manufactures it did, but I think it's brilliant. And I love that it didn't put lines on there. So that, again, designer paper, that's what that did. And I have one more embossing folder that I would love to show you. Excuse my reach. And this is Pretty Prints. Where did that one go? Here. Oh, sorry, not Pretty Prints. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. Painted Posies. My goodness. Well, I had the P part, right? Okay, look at this. So look, it's gorgeous. It's 6 by 6. It's huge. Look at those beautiful flowers. So I tried it with cardstock, and look at all of that detail. How amazing. All you'd have to do is like do a punched or die cut greeting, maybe a couple of pearls, and mount it on cardstock, and you have a gorgeous card. Isn't that neat? And then I wanted to point out, you can do it vertical or you could do it horizontal. So these are card front size. And this one is also that Pretty Prints paper. And it embossed beautifully. And what I really like, I'm going to see if you can see this. Do you see like right there, right there, right there? It might be hard to see. It kind of broke the paper, and it's showing the white in the center of the paper, because our paper is like dyed front and back. It's not colored all the way through. And I like how that raised portion almost looks like you lightly sanded it. Does that show up at all? I'm not sure if it does, but you can guess, or I mean, you can believe me that in person, it really looks great. Oh dear, it looks like I have couple of non-wanted people joining here. If anybody is able to delete those comments, go ahead. Yeah, it is kind of a bokeh effect because of the dots in that paper. It is. But isn't that folder? Oh, this is going to be a favorite. I'm going to use this so much. I love it. And again, that is Painted Posies. All right, let's look at Awash in Beauty. This gorgeous suite has your beautiful floral set with matching dies, the paper, and some of the most prettiest, that was really bad English, I know, sorry, but some of the most beautiful pearls. I'm going to show those to you. I'm going to grab them so that I don't forget. They're iridescent basic pearls, so we'll look at those. Here's our stamp set, and this die set, if you are like me and you put your dies on magnet cards, this is going to need 2, because you have this big, amazing lattice, and you have all of these beautiful flowers. Oh my gosh, isn't it amazing? So pretty. So pretty. Cannot wait to use this. And these pearls, let me see if you can see. How about if I take them out of the plastic? Can you see the iridescent, like, I, I'm like speechless. I can't even think of words because these are so pretty. Oh, it's hard to see on camera. I'm looking over here at my iPad, but please trust me, these are super gorgeous. Super, super beautiful. So that is the pearls and organic beauty dyes, part of the Awash in Beauty. Let's look at the paper. We've had other designer paper similar to this in the past where you can cut this down the middle and cut it at 4 and 8 inches and get 6 cards. So love that pattern. And we'll just look at a few of these. So there are back sides are plaids or kind of plains or patterns. The front sides are all the beautiful florals. Really pretty. I could see stamping flowers on this and die cutting them so that you have kind of the, right, like lights, darks, really beautiful. So there we go. Aren't they pretty? I just love this. And what I love even more is just the actual artwork. I wish I could sit down and paint like this. I absolutely cannot. I have zero ability to freehand paint or draw anything like that. Like none, zero. But that's why I stamp, and that's why I buy stamps, and that's why I buy beautiful paper that's already done and use that for my card making and my crafting. So there you go. Yes, Kathy, it is gorgeous. Yes, Allison, isn't it beautiful? Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you. My admin is probably not available at the moment, but thank you. I think I'm going to have to add you as an admin. Let's look at Texture Chic. By the way, these tabs, if you didn't see my video, I posted this on the 3rd, so just a few days ago on my blog. I have a video about how I label these, and it just makes it so nice and easy to flip through things when I'm blogging or when I'm doing a video for you. So yeah. Season of Chic or Texture Chic for the whole suite. I think this is stunning. I am super excited to use this. I love this seashell and the flower. Those are my favorites. But then there's also other really beautiful pieces in here. And look at this whole big piece that's going to make gorgeous texture. Oh my goodness, just so beautiful. Tammy says she can't draw a straight line. Well, that's one thing I can do. I can draw straight lines till the cows come home. My dad used to have me do that as a child, draw parallel straight lines. And so I could draw you lots of straight lines, but I can't draw anything like this. That is for sure. And also in this bundle, we have the designer paper and this gold paper. So let's look at the gold paper first. I'm going to show you. It's 2 pieces of the same thing. Don't know if this is going to show up perfectly wonderfully. Oh, it kind of does. It's blinding the camera, so I won't show it too long. This is amazing. It's almost like somebody gold foiled a sheet of paper. It is white on the back, but it's like they gold foiled sheets of paper for you. Like, it's amazing. It's so amazing. It's so beautiful. And then a quick peek here into the designer papers. They're really, I think they're different. Very different than what we've had in quite a while. What do you think? I love them. I think this is going to be, I don't know, like this shabby, chic, eclectic, all this beautiful gold. I don't know. Do you love it? Thank you, Susan, for reporting the comment. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. I think these are gorgeous. I'm super, super excited to use this. I know you probably wish you had $1 for every time I have said I'm super excited to use this, but I really am. I mean, I'm very excited to use all of this. Sorry for the ruffling noise here, just putting it back into my sleeve. And by the way, just if you're wondering, these beautiful plastic sleeves with the tab, these are from Stampin' Storage, the same company that I get my magnet sheet and my little envelope pockets for the dies. That's all from Stampin' Storage. And I will try my best to remember to put that link in the description above when this video is done. But I love having things just really contained and organized and labeled. One more thing that goes with this suite are the Memories and More cards and envelopes. By the way, this is another size of one of the envelope, or I think, no, they don't, storage pocket, excuse me. I think that's the word that Stampin' Storage uses. This is meant for the tall, skinny, slimline magnet card die magnet cards. But I use them for projects and storing products. I use them for all sorts of things. I love them. So here are the cards and envelopes, Memories and More cards and envelopes. All of them are the same in the entire package. So there are, well, it doesn't say. I think there's 20. Count real quick. Yeah, I think there's 20 cards, 20 envelopes. And so these will go pair really well with this paper and with this style of art in this set. So these are not shown on this page. These are in the back. Let me show you where those are. So Memories and More, they're right here. And then if you like to buy the Memories and More card pack where these cards could layer on to the cards and envelopes, then those are right next to each other right there. And that is page 136. Oh, great, Tracy. Yes, they are wonderful, aren't they? Yes, masculine cards, Faith. It would be. It would be really nice. Mixed media. Thank you, Patty. That is a great, that's a great description for that, for our texture chic. Yes. Bohemian, Karen. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I think this is going to be really, really fun to use. Really different. Let me show you. And I just realized I have this pocket backwards. I wanted to show you, I've said this many times before, I like to put the full pocket covering in the front so that little dies don't fall off. And for somehow I got the label on the other side, but these peel off and I can just redo that. Let me show you this. This is super cute. This is called Cheerful Basket Bundle. Look how adorable this is. And, oh, do I have that sample? Hang on, I need to find that sample because it's over here. I don't want to knock the entire camera over, but hang on, let me. Oh, here it is. Oh, I see, because I put it with that. Okay, I'm going to show you. Sorry about my reaching. Sorry about that. I'm going to show you a sample really quick because I don't really know if I should even be showing this to you, but this is something that we are making at an upcoming event for my Love to Stamp group. I'm just going to show you really quick because it uses this adorable basket. See that? And this cute little like kerchief napkin. Isn't that cute? And I paired it with the cherry bundle. So just showing you that super quick. I know, adorable. That'll be on my blog soon. That's all you get to see. That's a sneak peek. So for my team, my Love to Stamp group who signed up for that event later this month, that is one of our cards and I hope you love it. Eek, I know, sneak peek. I will though show you quickly because I think this is a fun kind of a pairing that, sorry again for reaching, the cherry bundle and the cherry stamp set, really cute pairing. This is a great bundle. It's going to be so much fun to use. I made several projects for our event with that, and we incorporated this cute barrel and, like I said, that little, it's like a handkerchief slash linen napkin, right? Really, really cute. So that is going to be fun to use. You can pair up the different pieces inside the basket like they showed up here on the samples. And I think that's adorable. That's going to be so much fun. All right. One more bundle I want to show you, Sentiment Silhouettes. This is fairly amazing, very amazing, because look, all of these die cut, all of these greetings. And I'm super happy because when I stamp greetings like this, I am not a huge fan of fussy cutting them out. Like, for instance, this that I showed you earlier, a lot of people are really good at this. They would cut like really close around there. I'm not that great at that, and I don't always love it when it's done. So to have all these dies that cut all of these out, oh my goodness, fantastic. This is going to be so much fun to use. Let's see, what else can I show you over here? Let's just look at, in the embellishment page, it's back here. So our embellishments start here and go on to a 2-page spread here. So we have 3 pages of lovely embellishments. I want to show you some of the new ones. I know we already looked at some other ones, but the solid faceted gems right here, absolutely love these. Really cute. I have used a few of them already, and I have just found that they are a great size. Love the colors. I just think they're really cute. So that's one of the new ones. And then heart pearls, they're up here. Look at that. Aren't those fun? They're actually like 3 different, does it say? Yeah, milky white, glossy white, and pearl white. And you could mix and match, or you could use them separately, whatever, but I think those are going to be really, really fun to use. And back on this first page, these flowers are called Fun Flower Resin Shapes. And so they're already on a sheet with adhesive. We had some loose flowers in the last video, and those were just loose. You had to use a glue dot or a liquid glue, but these have adhesive on them, so I love that. Last thing I want to show you on this page, these For Everything Fancy sequins, they come in this box and they come in separate containers. Thank you, Stampin' Up. I think they listened after the sequins for everything that we had the last couple years. And I'm really loving that they are separate like this, and you can dump them together. You can use them on projects together or separately and keep them in the box or however you like to store. But thank you, Stampin' Up. While we are, oh, let's see. Where do I purchase the pouches? Oh, thank you for asking. I talked about these a few, maybe a month or so ago. These are from Amazon. And if you look up passport envelope, maybe plastic passport envelope, that's what they are. They are sized to fit a passport. And one of my downline, whose name is Jason, no relation to my son, Jason, he told me about these, and I love these. So I just use my Brother P-Touch labeler to label them, and I have them all stacked up. I keep them in a box, and that's how I store all of my embellishments. Let's see, did I miss other? Do you put the paper? Do you, Suzanne, I don't understand your question. Do you put the paper the first? Can you, I'm sorry, Suzanne, I don't understand. Can you rephrase your question, or maybe somebody else is understanding it? When I am on a live, sometimes my brain is like so scrambled, and then I'm like, what? Oh, good, Holly. Oh, Karen, thank you. Staples has them as well. Thank you. That's awesome. While we're on this page, I want to show you these delicate detailed treat boxes. So I was surprised. Oh no, my box just tipped over. Okay, I'll have to go rescue it. Hang on, please. I was surprised that this is how the box comes. It's like big and flat. Hang on one second. I'm going to try not to knock anything else over. You know what that loud noise was? That is the magnetic plate. That thing is so heavy and sturdy that it just made the hugest noise. Probably shook the entire table like an earthquake. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, where did my box go? I had a box that I was going to show you. Oh, here it is. All right, so let me take these things out first. All right, so that's how the box comes, just so you're aware, because I know sometimes packaging can be important. And when you fold it up, here's the size. Nice size, really nice bottom, which gives it a nice big area to fill. You can put these little flaps down like this, and then it has holes that you can just feed ribbon through and close it up like that if you want. Or you could just sort of leave the whole thing standing up. Aren't these pretty? Now, I want to show you what I did with it. So my first thought was take a piece of the Hues of Happiness paper and slip it inside because I wanted to see different colors. And isn't that pretty? And it also makes it a little like more sturdy as well, right? Yes, they are so pretty. Could I turn? Oh, I'll show you that in a minute, Suzanne. Thank you. I know what you're asking. Thank you. Yes, Avery L is also a great resource for plastic pockets. Yes, definitely. So I thought that was pretty. And then I thought, well, what does it look like if you put just a solid cardstock in it? So this is Mango Melody. And I thought, whoa, look how gorgeous that is. I just love that pop of color. So then I thought, okay, well, now I need to decorate it. So I want to show you what I did. I took my Abigail Rose stamp set, or Cottage Rose, from the Abigail Rose bundle, and I stamped it, and I put Mango Melody ink on it and colored up the rest. And then this is one of those Deckled rectangles, stamped the greeting, used some of the new ribbon, and I thought I would decorate the box like that. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it's so pretty. Anybody like it? Give me a heart or a thumbs up if you think that's pretty. I think it's really, really pretty. Yes, you could use Stampin' Blends on that box. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, Catherine, you can use our current embossing folders and dies in a Big Shot. Yes. Yes, you can. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. So I just wanted to show you, if you want to write this down, I found that 3 1/8 by 4 5/8 was a really good size for this insert. Although I did realize, see, you'd probably need to punch out those 2 holes if you wanted to feed ribbon through that. So you could either cut that down or you could punch the holes. But again, 3 1/8 by 4 5/8 if you want to cut a piece to slip inside that box. So that is that sample. We already looked at Peekaboo treat bags in white. So let me show you what I did with it in the craft color. I used some more new ribbon and made a tag with the Hues of Happiness paper. In here, you can kind of see there, I have a package of sponge daubers. So the reason I put this in there was I wanted to give you a little sense of size to that so that you could just get a feeling for what will fit. And I just want to show you on the bottom, you can see here that this is, it's kind of a gusseted bottom, like you can open that up to make it stand flat, or you can leave it flatter like an envelope. But either way, you can use that either way. And that ribbon, let me just show you. It's really gorgeous. It's called Rose Gold and White, and it's shimmery. That rose gold is beautiful, and it's real soft. Again, I love it when our wider ribbon is soft and pliable. That's the ribbon I used on that. And I forget who asked, but somebody asked, could I show what I put on the back? So on my magnet card, so here's the magnet card, here's the pocket. On the back, I just cut off the piece from the packaging and I've just got it taped onto there so that it reminds me of the number if I need the number, reminds me of the official name, and then it has the number of pieces. So that way, if I need to refer to that information, I don't have to find it in the catalog. And that's what I stick on the back. I label the magnet card and I label my pocket. And like I said, this is how I do them. I don't know how that one got backwards, but I do my pocket so that that dip is on the back and the flat part goes all the way up to the top on this side so that a little die could not possibly pop off of the magnet card. That's why I do that. Let's see. Could you use the flat box as a template? Oh, I'm sure you could. Of course, yeah. I'm sure you could use it as a template. That's a great idea. Great idea. Yeah, Suzanne, thank you. It was you. So that's what I do with these. And then when they retire and I put them in my mystery box or I give them away, I leave my dies on the magnet card. I do reuse these. But for me, personally, it's more work to take all of these off and put them into to a different packaging system than it is just to leave it on the card. It's just too many hours. So yeah, if you've ever received one of my mystery boxes, you'll know that I leave my dies on the magnet cards. Okay, so that was that one. I'm just looking in my box here to see what else. Oh, I forget. Oh, I know what it was. I showed you a sample with this ribbon here. This is called Soft Seafoam Ribbon, and it's super sheer and pliable, and it's almost like, I want to say polyester-ish. Is that a word? Let me see what this actually says about it. Oh, it says it's seam binding ribbon. Okay, it's kind of not what I remember from our old seam binding ribbon, but it's like almost plasticky to me. I don't know. Is that a good description? I don't know. Anyway, so those are some of the new ribbons. And let me catch up on comments real quick. Joanne, to label everything, I use my Brother P-Touch labeler. You can get them in all different formats. The one I use is called the Cube, and it's Bluetoothed to my phone. So you use an app on your phone. You can also get labelers that actually have a little keyboard where you could type, and either way. And then it's just got the white tape. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Tracy says, I sew and it is like seam binding. Thank you. Oh, Stacy, good. I'm glad you're enjoying this. I still have more. Don't go away. Let me just check for other comments. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think organizing is half the fun of stamping. I don't know. Do you? Is that? I do. Alrighty, let me grab in this box. Let's look at He's the Man. Now, we already looked at this paper in my part 1 of my product review, my unboxing in April. We already looked at that, so I'm not going to go through all this, but I did want to show you that I made a quick sample and I used 2 new punches. So this little cute ticket punch. I used to punch out of the paper the cute little glasses. So you can see it's on this page. I punched out glasses and I made it like a little row of tickets. Isn't that fun? And this punch, oh, I don't remember what this is called. Let's look real quick. Let me find the name of it. It's this one. Decorative Circle. That's what this new punch is called. So I used that to punch out this layer of designer paper. This is already a die cut in the paper. I stamped on a tailor-made tag die. Oh, this ribbon, that's what I was going to show you. This is another new ribbon. It is called, well, on here it's called silver. Here it's called metallic edge cotton ribbon. So you may remember we previously had gold and silver edged ribbon, but this is like a really natural cotton. It's just a totally soft cottony ribbon. And so I just added that and some of the new, what are those called? Rustic metallic adhesive dots. And this is on a small white note card. So that gives you an idea of a few more of the new products that we have. Oh, ticket punch is back here. I'll find it for you. It's here. So page 115, there's an alphabet, and then there's this punch, and it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around the size of it, but I'll show you again. So it's that big. And I know the dimensions are, back there on the punch page, but it punches out this alphabet, but of course you can use it for other things. So thank you for asking. Yes, Wendy, I love organizing as much as I love crafting. I agree with you. Oh, Shirley wants someone else to do the organizing. Yes, Tracy, organizing is important. Yes, Catherine. Let's see, when organizing, yes, Terry, I do. So Terry is asking when I have the longer embellishments, like currently the in color dots is about this tall. Yeah, it sticks out the top. Does it drive me crazy? Yes. I wish all of the embellishments were on a more standard size packaging. That's my wish. They are not. So we play with what we have. But yes, they are. See if it shows. Yeah. So you can see here. See how it's really tall and skinny? And so it would stick out to about here. And yes, it makes me nuts. But that's that. That is that. Let's see what else. Yes, thank you. Ticket punch 3/4 by 1/4. It is tiny. See, here's what it punches out. So there you go. It's a little more than 1/4, I think, but it's all right. If that's what the catalog says, that's fine. So there you have that. Oh, yeah, Lenny, totally. Maybe I should just cut mine in half. Yeah, thanks, Shan. Thank you. I think maybe I will do that because I'm sorry. It just makes me a little bit loony. Let me see anything else here. I had not opened this. This finally came last night at 8 o'clock. It's supposed to come earlier. So this... Let's see, these are called Sprig trinkets. Oh my gosh, they're way bigger than I thought. They're beautiful. Look at that. How gorgeous. And you could use either side. That's really cool because then you could have them kind of nest like that if you wanted to. I'm kind of thinking like antler things. Maybe not. But yeah, those are gorgeous. Wow. I had not even opened that yet because my Mr. UPS man was a little bit late last night. And then Open Leaf Trinkets is on, I think it's on, where'd they go? Oh, they must be on the page before. Okay, we'll look at them first. Open Leaf Trinkets. These are beautiful. And look, they have a hole so that you could hang those and make, gosh, you could make jewelry. You could hang them, tie them with linen thread. You could hang them on a banner. They're really pretty. Those are really lovely. Very glad that I got both of those. Let's see if they are, they should be. No, wait. Why am I overlooking that? Where are they? Am I blind? Well, hello? Where are these? Why can't I see them? Okay, they're somewhere else. Somebody find me that page. Why aren't they on this page? That's really weird. Let's see. Can you mail cards with metal embellishments? I'm sure you can. There is in the US, I don't know about other countries, there is a stamp, an extra postage stamp that you can get, and it's called non-machinable. And I believe, gosh, I forget now, is it an extra 21 cents, I think? But you can ask at the post office. And what it basically means is if your card does not bend like this, so this would keep it from bending, right? That wouldn't bend. Then you can do that non-machinable. But I would take it to your post office and ask. Top left side. Top of the page, left side. I still don't see these. Why can't I see these? 142. No, I know. The sprigs, I know, are right here. I'm talking about these. Where are they? Oh, Lisa, is that right? This is part of a demonstrator pre-order. We are having an event in June, and we could pre-order. Well, thank you. That solves that. That's why I can't see them in the catalog. Oh my goodness, Lisa, you're a lifesaver. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So yes, so the Sprig trinkets are up here. The open leaf trinkets are a demonstrator pre-order right now for something else. Okay, I'm going to put those aside. Thank you for being my lifesaver. I was just like, why can't I see them? Oh my goodness. Yes, Kimmy, the butterfly stamp, yes, but there is also a non-machinable stamp in addition to the extra, or maybe, you know what, I might be confused. Don't take my word for it on the postage. Ask your post office, okay? The seam binding ribbon, let's find ribbon. Oh, here, ribbon right here. Are you kidding? Is that another pre-order thing that I accidentally pulled out? Could it be? Maybe it is. And maybe, because it all came in the same box. Can somebody help me with that? Lisa, are you still here? Maybe that's the ticket too. Maybe that's why it's not in here. Sorry about that. I bet you that's the answer. Oh my goodness. No, Kimberly, you don't add the butterfly stamp to a regular stamp because the butterfly is like 88 cents worth or 78 or 88. So you don't need to add it to a regular stamp. Okay. Alrighty, so I just have a couple more sets to show you, and then I think that's everything that came in my order this week. So go to greetings. What I love about this is that you have different fonts, but the same, like birthday, thinking of you, thank you. But in case you have something that's really, really fancy or something that's a little more whimsical, you can use these different fonts. And I think this is really cute. 3 fonts. Did I say 4? It's 3 different fonts, but I love that. So I think this is going to be a really great set. Look how cute. Make a splash. Look at these. This just reminds me so much of my mom in the 60s at the beach. We used to go to the beach all the time. And we grew up in Southern California, and I just love this. This just so reminds me of her. And I actually have a photo of her at the beach with me, and I'm going to pull that out to go with my Sunny Splash set. Good feelings. Love the size of these greetings. Aren't these fabulous? Love that they're large. Love that. Piggy birthday. Oh my gosh, so fun. This is going to be absolutely adorable to color and use. I would give this to somebody of any age. I think it's going to be really fun. Really fun. Uniquely artistic. This is not actually part of a bundle, which I went back through the catalog again to make sure. I thought this was a bundle. It's not, but I think it's going to be beautiful layered as a two-step stamp or by itself. Simply Fabulous. This is actually on the same page as this cute Sunny Splash, and these are going to look adorable together as just a fun, whimsical, bold, bright image card. And then this, if you sell your Stampin' Up cards, you will want to make sure that you have the copyright stamped on the back. And this has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different copyright images that you could use on the back of your cards if you sell them. So it is called limited edition, and it's really cute. You don't have to use this as the back of the card stamp, but you totally can. You could also use it on a tag or some of these. This would be cute on the front of a card. So just really, really darling. Let me make sure. I'm just going to take a quick look here and make sure that I showed you. Maybe I'll just bring back in my samples here real quick. These were some of the things that I shared with you earlier. My tag that came off, I have to retie that. Sorry about that. I think, oh, and yeah, that other, I'm not going to show you the cherry one again because that's the surprise for my team. And yeah, those are the fun things. Oh, this, oh, I know. I used this on something else I can't show you yet. This is another one of the new ribbons. It's petal pink soft polyester. It feels like suede. It's really amazing. And I used this on an Abigail Rose card that I will have to show you at another time. I can't show you yet. So there's that. So you are welcome. Any question? Can somebody tell me what time it is? I am sitting in my dining room and I can't see a clock. I'm just curious how long we've been chatting. Wonder how it cuts. How this ribbon cuts? I just cut it with paper snips, if that's what you're asking. It cuts beautifully. Let's see. Is that what you're asking, Robin? Was that ribbon? Thanks, Lisa. Okay, so we've just been barely over an hour. I felt like I was talking at lightning speed. While I wait to see if you have any questions, let me just show you. There are some great tumblers that are also part of that branded merchandise. And I got 3 different colors. I got the Parakeet Party, the Sweet Sorbet, and I purchased, sorry, I'm just going to reach around again, the Starry Sky. I love these. I really want all 5. I may end up buying all 5 colors because I think they're beautiful, but they are the, there we go. They are those nice insulated tumblers with the rubber seal, and then you can you know, do the little slip thing back and forth to seal it up or put your straw or drink. Love these. I drink from these all day long, from like a Yeti one. So that's also part of that merchandise that you can purchase online. Let's see, anything else? I'm looking back at the comments. I believe, Joanne, yes, you could use your Stampin' Blends on the ribbons. I haven't tried it on the new ribbons yet, but yes, I have. Hybrid folders, Mary, let's look. Let's scoot this over. And let's look at the embossing folder page. I think this one is. I believe that they consider that a hybrid folder. Let's look at, why doesn't it say what page? This has got to be, oh gosh, I don't know what page this is from. Let me see if it's listed in the index under that. It's not listed under Twigs and Sprigs. Does anybody know quickly what page this is from? Because I think this is considered a hybrid. You are welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you enjoyed this. Yes, dies and folder. What page is this from, though? I know I could look back through the whole thing, but Mary, I think this is the only one in this catalog that is the hybrid. Oh, hybrid, Joanne, means that you die cut and emboss with a bundle. It will emboss images and it will die cut both. Check the die page. Thank you. That's a great suggestion. Twigs and Sprigs, page 33. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Oh, well, it hardly even shows it. So to answer your question, this die and the embossing folder work together. So there is a die and an embossing folder. So you could just emboss if you want, or you could lay this die on there and you can die cut out the embossed pieces. And there is just a little example of what that would be. I don't think this does it justice. I bet this is somewhere else in the catalog as well. Actually, oh no, there isn't a sample. But yes, that's where it is. And that is the only hybrid one. Thank you everyone for helping me with that. All right. Any other questions? And if not, I will wrap it up and let you go. But I had fun creating, had fun sharing with you. I hope that you enjoy this type of video. I know a lot of you tell me that it's really helpful to see things kind of in real life, like how big is the box, how big is the bag, how soft is the ribbon, because I find those types of things really helpful. So I know that you do as well. You're welcome, everyone. So happy that you joined me. Thank you for spending time with me. And if you enjoyed this or you learned something, I would appreciate a heart or a thumbs up or a comment. That lets social media know that I'm doing a good job and that you enjoy what I share with you. I really appreciate it. If you need a new catalog, you can go to my blog, pattystamps.com, and you can request a catalog. You can order from me if you don't have a demonstrator, and I would be happy to help you. Oh, Patty says, thanks for adding to my order. And we have a whole year. Don't forget, you can order all year as well. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I will see you next week on our live video. And in the meantime, if you need anything, you can contact me through my blog, pattystamps.com. I have a contact button there, and I would be happy to help you with questions. See you next week, everybody. Bye.